What if I told you that some of the scariest monsters in Philippine folklore weren't just meant to scare children? What if they were designed to control behavior? Because in colonial Philippines, fear didn't just come from priests or soldiers. Sometimes it came from stories whispered at night. Long before Spain arrived in 1565, Filipinos already had rich oral tradition stories of aswang, tikbalang, kapre, and diwata. These myths explained disease, nature, and the unknown. But during Spanish colonization, folklore didn't disappear. It evolved, and in many cases it became a tool for control. Take the aswang, for example. In many provinces, especially in the Visayas, the aswang was described as a shape-shifting creature that preyed on pregnant women and children. Historians note that Spanish friars sometimes reinforced these fears. Why? Because fear kept people indoors at night. It discouraged gatherings. It made communities easier to manage. Then there's the tikbalang, a half-man, half-horse creature said to lead travelers astray in forests. In rural areas, stories like this discourage Filipinos from wandering too far from town centers, where churches and colonial authorities were located. Isolation meant danger. Obedience meant safety. At least that's what people were led to believe. Even the concept of engkanto and spirits in rivers and mountains played a role. Many sacred pre-colonial beliefs were reframed by missionaries as demonic or evil. By labeling indigenous spiritual practices as dangerous or sinful, colonial powers weakened native belief systems and replaced them with Christianity. Fear again became the bridge. But here's the twist. Folklore wasn't just used to control. It also became a quiet form of resistance. Stories preserved identity. They carried pre-colonial values, and they survived colonization. So the next time you hear about the aswang or tikbalang, ask yourself, was it just a monster story, or was it a warning shaped by power? If you want more untold truths about Philippine history, hit like, subscribe, and follow, because our past is darker, deeper, and more powerful than we were ever taught.